This is Sammy Geek back here with a quick video, and today's video is going to be on my EV9. We're going to jump out into the garage and I'm going to share with you guys my switch from Tesla to, and Rivian as well, as you can see from my shirt, to the new EV9. Let's see if we can get this on camera here. I'm going to switch up the camera mode here so you guys can see this. But yes, that is right. I switched to the EV9 from Tesla. We still have a Tesla in the family that is parked outside in the driveway right now. So let me switch the camera here and we'll continue talking. All right, guys, I would be doing a huge disservice if I did not give a big shout out to Dave and Christine at Luther Kia, Bloomington, Minnesota. These guys are rock stars over there and were able to hook me up with this vehicle. This was the one that I kind of fell in love with. I loved the gray with the brown interior, which we'll get into in the next video. We'll dive deep into that. But this was the vehicle that I fell in love with. This is the GT line. This is the cream of the crop. This is the flagship Kia model. And this was the one I wanted. And if I was gonna be driving in a Kia, truth be told, coming from Teslas, Rivians, things like that, this was gonna be the king that was gonna try to dethrone my previous Teslas. I've had a 3, a Y, an X, an R1T Rivian. That's kind of my recent vehicles. And not everyone has been new. So yeah, I'm not crazy in going out and buying new cars and trying to trade them every year or so, but people, my friends and family give me a hard time because they say that I change my vehicles more often than most people change underwear, which is probably true, but hey, if you're very, very passionate about one thing, you guys probably, invest your time and your personal time and personal energy into what you're very interested in. And I just absolutely love different vehicles and try to find the right deal, try to find them used, so I can try them out for a year and then get rid of it and try something different. So I walked into the Kia dealership thinking there was no chance I was gonna walk out with this vehicle. I was just simply gonna walk in there and test drive this, and I was just curious because I've actually read some great reviews, I saw some good videos, and I thought, what the hell is this thing? I have to go see this. And I went in and took it for a test drive. The dealership experience, you guys, okay, so if you're a Tesla owner right now, you understand that it's a pretty much dealership-free experience, as well as Rivian. So for me, I was fully expecting to be harassed and stressed out and pressured into buying a Kia, which was not the case. And I kind of name dropped it in the beginning, but Luther Kia in Bloomington, Minnesota, these guys are freaking rock stars. It was a comfortable experience. There was no pressure. It was really like, I don't know, I'm saying this in true honesty. It was like just going in and talking to some friends about vehicles, and just low pressure, really cool people to deal with. And so anyway, that was a great first impression sort of the Kia brand. I always thought it's going to be hard to find Kia dealerships. They're going to be small. They're even if I'm going to deal with a dealership, it's not going to be a premium experience. And boy, I was wrong, 100%. So I took this thing out for a test drive. Actually, I took the base model out for a test drive, and pretty much, I don't want to spoil my next video, but I pretty much fell in love with it. So there are some quirky things about it that are different than what I'm used to with my Teslas. And so there's the pros, the cons, the good, bad, the ugly, and we're gonna go through everything on the next video. This is sort of a preview. I just wanted to ramble on a little bit, and I wanna get one thing from you guys. So if you are even remotely considering this vehicle, the Kia EV9, and you are coming from a Tesla in any way, shape, or form, I'm familiar with them all, or if you have a Rivian, or even if you're just coming from a gas car and you're thinking about, hey, I wanna possibly consider this because this is a giant third row SUV. And it's funny that I say that because look how nice it fits in my garage, but it feels roomy inside. It's crazy. It reminds me of, trust me, I don't fly first class very often, but very once in a while I'll get an upgrade to first class, and this is like first class. It's got the big seats, tons of room. I mean, I don't know, it's just crazy coming from a model, even a Model X just feels small compared to this. It's crazy, but it's not that big. It's really hard to describe, but we'll go through it in the next video. I got to fold down the seats for you guys and show you. I've got a picture. Listen, we carried the other day a big dresser. I bet 9 out of 10 people would have said there's no way that dresser is going to fit in this thing. It fit. I did not have to move the front seats at all. I just folded down the second row and the third row, and the dresser fit in there. I'm going to share a picture with you guys on the next video, but we were floored when we saw that this thing actually fit. So there's just so much to talk about. It's really exciting. I'm really excited to get you guys some videos. Again, I'm going to do it totally different than most reviewers do. We're not going to sit here and talk about all the specs of this thing, but we are going to go through what is like the day-to-day, what is the ownership experience like having a Kia EV9? What's the range been like? What's the drivability? What's the comfort? What's the space like? What's it like packing the kiddo in the back seat, and groceries, and just the true day-to-day. Would I recommend this thing? Would I not? What do I like about it? What does it bring that Tesla doesn't bring? What is it missing that Tesla does have? And trust me, there are some things that we're going to talk about. So, but what I want you guys to do is, again, if you're even remotely interested in this EV9, or you are coming from a gas car, let me know in the comments, what do you guys want me to cover in my future videos? I'm going to try to get some content out maybe like next weekend, I should say. I have to do this on my personal time. It's kind of just a passion of mine, and I really enjoy helping you guys out. So I'd like to know what you guys want me to cover. Throw out some questions, some topics. What can I talk about? I'm going to talk about, actually it's probably going to be a different video, but I'm going to actually hook up my pontoon to this thing and drag it from storage this spring. So it's going to be a while before I do that. Clearly I live in the state of Minnesota, so we're not going to be doing any boating anytime soon. But the point is, I will put out not really a range test, but just what's it like to tow with. Again, just everything that you guys would want to know if you're a consumer and you're thinking about getting into this thing. So without further ado, I will end this video. You guys leave your comments and questions and things below. I'll gather up everything that people are saying. I'll gather my thoughts about this thing over about a week of ownership. It'll probably be a couple of weeks under my belt for sure by the time I post the video. So we'll talk to you guys soon. If you like this process, or if you think my idea is great about taking your feedback and then creating a video, please do subscribe, like, the whole shenanigans on YouTube. And I'll talk to you guys soon.